Molly, the magical cow. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow surrounded by towering hills, there lived a very special cow named Molly. Molly wasn't an ordinary cow who spent her days chewing grass and swishing her tail. No, Molly was magical. She had soft, white fur with patches that sparkled like the stars, and a tiny silver bell around her neck that chimed the sweetest melody whenever she moved. Molly lived on a farm owned by a kind old farmer named Mr. Whittle. All the animals on the farm loved Molly because she had a unique gift. She could grant one wish to anyone who truly needed help. But Molly didn't grant just any wish, she only used her magic for kindness and courage. One sunny morning, as Molly grazed by the stream, she heard sniffles coming from behind the bushes. Curious, she walked over and found a little boy named Tommy sitting on a rock, holding his broken kite. His face was streaked with tears. "What's the matter, dear Tommy?" Molly asked in her gentle, musical voice. Tommy's eyes widened. "You can talk." Molly smiled and nodded. "Only to those who need a little help." "Tell me, what happened?" Tommy sighed. "I was trying to fly my kite, but the wind was too strong, and it tore apart. Now I can't play with it anymore." Molly tilted her head, her silver bell jingling softly. "Flying kites is fun, but why don't we make this day even more special? Would you like me to help?" Tommy's face lit up. "You can fix it." Molly winked. "Not just fix it. I can make it better than ever. Close your eyes and make a wish." Tommy closed his eyes tightly and whispered, "I wish my kite could fly higher than the clouds." Molly swished her sparkling tail, and the air filled with tiny golden sparkles. The torn kite lifted from Tommy's hands and began to shimmer. Its fabric mended itself, and it grew larger and brighter, painted with the colors of a rainbow. When the magic faded, the kite hovered in the air, tugging gently on its string. Tommy gasped. "It's beautiful." Molly chuckled. "Go on, give it a try." Tommy grabbed the string and ran across the meadow. The kite soared into the sky, higher and higher, until it danced among the fluffy white clouds. Laughter bubbled out of Tommy as he ran, and Molly felt a warm glow in her heart. From that day on, Tommy's kite became famous in the village. People marveled at how it seemed to sparkle like the sun and glide effortlessly through the air. But Molly's adventures didn't stop there. One evening, as the sun dipped below the hills, Molly heard a soft hoot. Perched on a low branch was Oliver, a young owl who was afraid of the dark. "Molly," Oliver said, his voice trembling, "I'm supposed to deliver messages at night, but I'm scared of flying in the dark." Molly's kind eyes twinkled. "Everyone has a little fear, Oliver. Let's turn yours into something magical." She swayed her tail once more, and a trail of silver stardust surrounded Oliver. His feathers began to glow faintly, like a lantern. "Now you'll never be afraid in the dark," Molly said. "You can light your way wherever you go." Oliver flapped his wings and took off into the night sky. His glowing feathers looked like a shooting star darting between the trees. He hooted with joy, thanking Molly as he disappeared into the horizon. Day after day, Molly continued to spread her magic, helping everyone she met. The animals in the meadow, the children in the village, and even the grumpy old crow who had lost his voice found kindness in Molly's magic. Years passed, and the meadow became a place of wonder and happiness. Stories of Molly the magical cow spread far and wide, and travelers came from all over to catch a glimpse of her. But Molly didn't mind the attention, she loved seeing the smiles her magic brought to the world. One starry night, as Molly lay under the moonlit sky, Mr. Whittle sat beside her and patted her head. "You're truly one of a kind, Molly," he said with a chuckle. "The world's a brighter place because of you." Molly softly mooed, her silver bell chiming in agreement. And with that, she closed her eyes, dreaming of more adventures and the many lives she would brighten with her magic. And so, Molly the magical cow lived happily ever after, her sparkles lighting up the hearts of everyone she met.